Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into part 3 of chapter 19 of Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Stevie Ray, when a circle's being cast, do you feel anything? I asked abruptly. What do you mean? Well, like when fire's called to the circle, do you ever feel hot? Nah, I mean, I really like the circle stuff, and sometimes when Nefret is praying, I feel a zap of energy traveling through the circle itself, but that's it. So you've never felt a breeze when the wind's called, or smelled rain with water, or felt grass under your feet with earth? No way, only a high priestess with a major affinity for the elements would. She broke off suddenly and her eyes got huge. Are you saying that you felt that stuff? Any of that stuff? I squirmed. Maybe, she squeaked. Zoe, do you have any idea what this could mean? I shook my head. Just last week in Soch class, we were studying about the most famous vamp high priestess in history. There hasn't been a priestess with an affinity for all 4 elements for hundreds of years. 5, I said miserably. All 5. You felt something with spirit too? Yeah, I think so. Zoe, this is amazing. I don't think there's even been a high priestess who felt all 5 of the elements. She nodded at my mark. Is that it means you're different and you really are? Stevie Ray, can we just keep this between us for a while? I mean, not even tell Damien or the twins. I just want to try and figure this out on my own a little. I feel like everything's happening too fast. But Zoe, and I might be wrong, I interrupted quickly. What if I was just excited and nervous because I'd never been in a ritual before? Do you know how embarrassed I'd be if I told people, hey, I'm the only fledgling ever to have an affinity for all the elements, and it turned out to be my nerves? Stevie Ray chewed her cheek. I don't know. I still think you should tell someone. Yeah, then Aphrodite and her herd could be right there and gloat if it turned out that I was imagining things. Stevie Ray paled. Oh man, you're totally right. That would be really awful. I won't say anything till you're ready. Promise. Her reaction reminded me, hey, what is it Aphrodite did to you? Stevie Ray looked down at her lap, clasped her hands together, and hunched her shoulders as if she suddenly felt a chill. She invited me to a ritual. I hadn't been here very long, only about a month or so, and I was kind of excited that the in-group wanted me. She shook her head, still not looking at me. It wasn't very smart of me, but I didn't really know anyone very well yet, and I thought maybe they would be my friends, so I went. But they didn't want me to be one of them. They wanted me to be a blood donor for their ritual. They even called me refrigerator, like I wasn't good for anything except holding blood for them. They made me cry, and when I said no, they laughed at me and kicked me out. That's how I met Damien and Aaron and Shawnee. They were hanging out together and they saw me run out of the rec hall, so they followed me and told me not to worry about it. They've been my friends ever since. She finally looked up at me. I'm sorry, I would have said something to you before, except I knew they wouldn't try that with you. You're too strong, and Aphrodite is too curious about your mark. Plus, you're beautiful enough to be one of them. Hey, so were you. I felt sick to my stomach thinking about Stevie Ray being slumped in the chair like Elliot, about drinking Stevie Ray's blood. No, I'm just kind of cute. I'm not them. I'm not them either, I yelled, causing Nala to wake up and mutter restlessly at me. I know you're not. That's not what I meant. I just meant that I knew they would want you in their group, so they wouldn't try to use you like that. Sorry, my dog is trying to chew on my phone charger and my watch charger cord, so I'm not about to let that happen. Anyways. So you've never felt a breeze when the wind's called, or smelled rain with water, or felt... Oh wait, I've already read that. Okay, here we go. No, they managed to trick me and tried their best to freak me out, but why? Wait, I knew what they'd been up to. Eric said that the first time he drank blood, he hated it, and he had run out puking. I'd been here only 2 days. They wanted to do something that would disgust me so badly that I'd be scared away from them and their ritual forever. They didn't want me to be a part of the Dark Daughters, but they also didn't want to tell Nefret they didn't want me. Instead, they wanted me to refuse to join them. For whatever twisted reason, Bully Aphrodite wanted to keep me out of the Dark Daughters. Bullies have always pissed me off, which meant, unfortunately, I knew what I had to do. Aw, crap. I was going to join the Dark Daughters. Zoe, you're not mad at me, are you? Stevie Ray said in the small voice. I blinked, trying to clear my thoughts. Of course not. You were right. Aphrodite didn't try to get me to do anything like giving blood. I popped the last bite of sandwich into my mouth, chewing fast. Hey, I'm really beat. Do you think you could help me find a litter box for Nala so that I can get some sleep? Stevie Ray instantly brightened and hopped off the bed with her usual perkness. Check this out. She practically skipped to the side of the room and held up a big green bag that had Felicia's Southern Agriculture Store, 2616 South Harvard, Tulsa, printed in bold white letters across it. From it, she dumped onto the floor a litter box, food and water dishes, a box of Frisky's cat food with extra hairball protection, and a sack of kitty litter. How did you know? I didn't. It was sitting in front of our door when I got back from dinner. She reached into the bottom of the bag and pulled out an envelope in an adorable pink leather collar that had miniature silver spikes all around it. Here, this is for you. She handed me the envelope, which I could now see had my name printed on it, while she coaxed Nala into her collar. Inside, written in a beautiful flowing script on expensive bone-colored stationery, was one line: Skylar told me she was coming, and it was signed with a single letter N. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.